So, I am wrapping up my night from an amazing Christmas party. And I'm very blessed to be able to work at the place that I do, at the salon that I do, for the woman that I work for. And I am very blessed to have the family that I do, the husband that I have, and my kids. And I don't know, just sitting there thinking tonight about how I am surrounded by amazing, amazing people. And I don't deserve any of it. But God still found me worthy to bless me with them. And so I was thinking, though, that I didn't always feel worthy in life. And sometimes I still don't. You know, there's so many things that you're like, I could be doing this better. I could be a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better worker, a better sister, daughter, you name it. I think you can put that on you. And I think the one thing amazing about following Christ is, and honestly, not even, He finds each and every one of us worthy of His love. Because it says in the Bible that even, and I'll probably quote it wrong, not even going to try to quote it, but He went to the cross knowing that we would deny Him. Some would accept Him, but most would reject Him. And He still went to the cross knowing that, because He knew you were worthy. And so I guess as I'm just thinking about the people in my life right now, and what a blessing they all are and have been, and even some that aren't in my life. Every person that has been in my life and out of my life has molded me into the woman that I am today. And I'm very, very thankful that God put each and every one of these people in my path, because without them, I would have never grown. I'm still growing. Oh my gosh, I'm still growing every day. But just the more I sit around and I think about the amazing people that are in my life, I just felt like somebody else needed to know that you are worthy, that you matter, that when you think people don't see, God sees. And when you don't think anybody hears your cries of loneliness, of hurt, of pain, of rejection, God does. And He wants you to know that He loves you. So whether or not you are a worn out parent, maybe a single mom, maybe a single dad, trying to put food on the table, Christmas under the tree, and still time with your kids, you matter. Whether or not you are a wife who you may feel like her husband doesn't notice anything that she does. I've been there. You matter. Maybe you're a husband whose wife doesn't encourage you the way that you hope she would. Maybe she's always pointing out what you're doing wrong, but never complimenting when you're doing good. Been there. You matter. Maybe you're a kid who always feels like you'll never be able to please your parent. You matter. Maybe you're a single person thinking you'll never find Mr. Right and Mrs. Right. You matter. Maybe you're a spouse who has lost their loved one, and it may be hard during this holiday season. You matter. Someone who maybe has lost their spouse, a parent, a son, or a daughter. You matter. God sees all because He created all. And although ugliness of life can get in the way, it doesn't stop His love for you. I had heard a thing, this is totally not mine, but I had heard a thing the other day. I don't know if it was Joyce Myers or who it was, but they were talking about how amazing God's love is. And maybe parents will be able to relate a little bit more, but if your child does something that disappoints you, that upsets you, it doesn't change your love for them. When you accept Christ into your heart to be your Savior, there's absolutely nothing you can do for Him not to love you. And I think that's so amazing because God's love is unconditional, where human love is conditional. A lot of times people only love you when you do things their way, when you do things that make them happy. God's not like that. So if you think that you've done something so wrong or you've lived a life so shameful, He loves you. So I know the holiday season can be super happy and surrounded by people that we love, and it can be, and it is, but there's also those times that it's just hard for some people. And I don't know who you are, but this has been in my head a few days now, and I was like, I'm just going to get on here and do a little video and tell people that you matter. So remember that when you feel alone, God hears you. He sees you, and He wants you to know that He loves you. Good night.